It is time now for the Roadie Roundup. We are chatting about some of the headlines making the rounds this week, and let's meet our esteemed panel. How lovely is this trio? Local comedian Doreen Collins has decided to hang around for us. Kristen Adamo from Go Providence and Rosanna Ortiz from Style Week Northeast. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
How lucky am I this morning?
You have all so lucky.
I'm ready to go. Hey, this could be a chick chat.
It will be, yeah.
There you go. Little preview. Lots of great topics, a plethora of them today. Let's get right to it. If you guys saw this, you know what I'm talking about. Many people think of celebrities like me as superhuman, but it turns out they actually are. The latest issue of Vanity Fair included some questionable photos showing Reese Witherspoon apparently having a third leg. It's right there, you guys, if you haven't seen it. And apparently Oprah has a third hand in this one. Now, Reese tweeted that it's funny. She goes along with the joke, and Vanity Fair did as well. So I want to know, when you guys see flubs like this, when you see this kind of stuff happening, do you think it's funny, Kristen, when celebrities sort of go with the joke? What's your reaction?
I kind of feel like that whole cover's a hot mess. First of all, Nicole Kidman looks like Naomi Watts claymation. There's like random body parts. Harrison Ford's leaning on something, but there's nothing there.
Yeah.
It's just...
It's like a Freudian slip.
Yeah.
The way he's leaning.
It just looks unrealistic.
For you, Rosie, that's the first reaction?
Yeah, and the photoshopping is kind of over the top lately.
Yeah.
Right.
Like at Style Week now, we don't Photoshop our marketing material anymore.
Interesting.
Because everything just looks so not real. You know what I mean?
Are you telling me I should no longer wear makeup?
I think we need to have a chat.
And stop with the Botox and fillers, which Nicole Kidman was so beautiful a couple of years ago, and now she's just puffy like Courtney Cox.
Yeah.
These are gorgeous women. Stop.
Right, I agree with that.
Lines are pretty.
Takes away from that natural beauty that I think we all appreciate.
Like the bags and the sagging jowls. I love it.
Right.
Don't forget the
turtlenecks.
Right? That's it. I'm keeping the jowls.
Natural beauties, just like the four of us. Now, earlier this week, we learned that Murphy Brown is coming back to CBS, the Classics show, and Charmed is making its way back to the airwaves on the CW Providence. So I want to know, I'll start with you, Rosie, this time. When it comes to these rebooted shows, are you into it? Do you
I'm totally into it.
You are? Okay.
Yeah, especially the 90s shows and the shows that you grew up with in high school. Murphy Brown, I thought, was completely like, she was amazing. Like, quintessential amazing chick.
Absolutely.
Strong woman. I'm into it.
But do you think, but can they recapture it? That's my fear. You love these shows, and then they come on, and it's like, oh.
You have to have some of the older actors, though, have some participation in the current show.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
and I think it's like a level of comfort. Like, I just started, when I work out, I've been rewatching Frasier on Netflix, and I was like, why are they doing shows like this?
That's so you.
One of my favorite.
All-time great shows.
I think there needs to be a Frasier reboot where Frasier moves in with his son, Frederick.
That would be fantastic.
Is that not genius?
They need another creepy little dog, too, because that's the best part. I never realized how creepy the dog was, but the dog was fantastic.
Well, they could just do the something about Mary thing, just taxiderm
the dog,
and just carry
put in a cast. It's just sitting there on the kitchen table.
I just want to sip sherry and talk to you about Frasier.
Okay, we can do that.
Oh my God, it's the greatest show. And lastly, Tiger Woods making a comeback. So what I want to know from you ladies is, do you like a good celebrity comeback? We certainly remember what derailed his career, but do you enjoy this kind of thing, Doreen, when somebody makes that big return?
I'm all for comebacks. As somebody who's reinvented herself more than Cher and Madonna, I'm all about the comeback. But we were talking about this. Who would you like to see come back? And the two people that came to mind are dead. Davy Jones and David Cassidy. I wish...
Oh, David Cassidy.
I want Lindsay back. I want Lindsay Lohan back. I want her falling out of cars. I want her to take weird selfies.
You want sloppy Lindsay?
Yeah, I want Lindsay back.
You want sloppy. I want Luke Perry from 90210. Where'd he go?
He's on Riverdale.
He's like on Lifetime. Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, we found him.
Riverdale has all hot dads, and it's
life is good.
Just kind of watching the ladies do their thing here.
Sorry.
I didn't even really need to be here. But it's fun when you can see someone have that resurgence, isn't it, Kristen?
Yeah. Like Lindsay needs it. I think we should hashtag bring back Lindsay.
I think she's here today. Ladies and gentlemen, Lindsay Lohan, come on up.
She here, no problem.
She must be trapped in her dressing room. But it's nice when someone, I think, Rosie, gets a second chance.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, comebacks are great.
How about Kathy Griffin?
Oh, that's good. No, you know what? That's an interesting point. I think that's going to take some time, but I think the public is forgiving overall. Would you agree with that, Kristen?
I think so. I think she could come back. The one she really shouldn't have messed with was Andy Cohen, because he has like a whole army of housewives.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
Until Andy Cohen. But I liked her. I always thought she was funny. But yeah, she took it too far. But hopefully, this is a flexible country. People forgive.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So,
that's really what it's all about, ladies. Thank you so much for joining us right here today. We appreciate your thoughts on these topics. Always great catching up with our Roadie Roundup panel.